Yam Brahma Varunendur Stunnanti Divestavai Vedai Sangavadakramopanishadaihi Gayanti Yam Samagaha Yanavastita Tadhyatena Manasa Ashyanti Yam Yoginaha Yashyantam Vidusura Suragana Devaya Tasmai Namaha. I was telling you the other day, as even you chant or sing or repeat the shlokas, you should be able to see the meaning of it. As you are reading through these verses, chanting through the verses, it will be absolutely wonderful. If you go as you read, you see the meaning of it also. Then it will be very, very beautiful. Chanting, and as you chant, you see the truth of it. 15th chapter you are chanting the Gita before the food. As you chant, you see the meaning of it. The beginning stages, it may not be so comfortable for you, but as a habit, as even you should begin your day with meditation without fail, so also keep a small book of Gita. Only verses are there. Whenever you find time, during the day, during your travel, wherever you are going, you pick up that book and read few verses. I have got it in my bag, that's why I'm talking to you also. Anytime, just pick it up, few verses, or any text you like. Some texts were so many small prakarana granthas, they are small, few verses like Panchakam, Shatkam. You can pick it up, so that if you go on reading by yourself, you shall remember those verses. Ask yourself a question apart from the classes or during your prescribed chanting hours. Do you ever look at a book? You are chanting in the morning, 45 minutes or half an hour. Classes, 1 or 2 hours or 5, 6 verses you are chanting. Apart from that, throughout the day, have you taken a liking towards your Sanskrit, the verses which reminds you of yourself? Reading a Vivek Chudamani, suppose Vivek Chudamani you have finished, very beautiful texts. How many times by yourself you have read it to enjoy the very rhyme, the meters of it, and as you go on chanting it, you remember it. Like the Rudrashtakam, Bhavani Ashtakam. You love to chant it, but do you see it anytime? How many of you ask yourself question? Have you got by heart at least 4 or 5 verses of Rudrashtakam or the Bhavani Ashtakam, Atmatasya Satkam, Mano Buddhi Ahankar? Ask yourself. But what you remember is what that man told me. Why that girl was angry. The food I didn't get that day. That person got some more attention than me. With this type of garbage and this type of priorities in life, where what you get is more important, what somebody talks to you is more important, you can forget. Your mind shall never dwell. That is why a very, very determined effort, consciously see that, where it doesn't matter. See the beauty of these verses as you are seeing it. It doesn't matter whether yours is a sattva pradhana, rajo pradhana, tama pradhana, whatever may be the type of your mind. It doesn't matter what type of memories, impressions you have picked up in life. Now you are interested in being with yourself. And therefore, attitude must change. And what is the attitude? Already we have seen. Buddhya. Read those verses again, we shall see. Buddhya vishuddhaya yuktaha. Dhrutyatmanam niyamyache. Sabdadin vishayan stektva. Ragadvesho vyudasya cha. Vivikta sevi lagvasi. Yatavakaya manasah. Dhyana yoga paro nityam. Vairagyam samupasritah. Ahankaram balam darpam. Kamam krodham parigraham. Vimuchya nirmama shantah. Brahmabhuyaya kalpate. Ahankaram balam darpam. Kamam krodham parigraham. Vimuchya nirmama shantah. Brahmabhuyaya kalpate. I see that. Brahmabhuyaya kalpate. That person becomes fit to be with himself. He has created that mental disposition where he is effortlessly with himself. And for that, what he should do? It doesn't matter what guna, just see that freedom, acceptance, where you cannot afford to look down upon yourself. Oh, I am so useless, I have such fancy ideas or thoughts or emotions. Don't worry about it. As Bhagavan says in Gita, no? Uddharet atmana atmanam, natmanam avasadayet. The most beautiful exhortation, sort of a statement to push the individual up. Uddharet atmanam atmanam. Atmana atmanam ut urdhvam haret nayet. May you lift yourself by yourself. Natmanam avasadayet. No avasadana. Never look down upon yourself. Oof. How can I not look down upon myself when I have so many stupid thoughts? Don't worry, that's what you are. Begin with that. It doesn't matter whether you have all painful experiences of life. It doesn't matter you have all the miseries of life. So what? In ignorance, everything is possible. You can be tired of your pain as even somebody can be tired of his pleasure. You can be tired of your success as even somebody can be tired of your failure. As even success can go into your head and you can say, feel no end of yourself. Some people can be also arrogant. I am a failure, so what? What do you do of that arrogance? So both cases, you must be tired. Tired of your failure, tired of your success. Tired of your goodness, tired of your helpless badness, if you can use that word. Because ultimately what I'm interested in is not the types of thought that I have, but who I am. So you begin with whatever you are. Doesn't matter, Brahmana mind, Shudra mind, Kshatriya mind, Vaishya mind, meaning a disposition where you are absolutely calm and beautiful by nature, not by wisdom. Some people disposition, very charitable disposition. Have you not seen people? Some people by disposition, very selfish. Some people by disposition, so gross, body-oriented, like a child. As I told you, the child begins with body orientation, goes into selfishness, slowly moves into a little bit of sharing with things, then maybe sometimes is very much calm, quiet, restful with himself. That is why in each one of us, all the four types of dispositions exist. And you must understand the limitations of it to go beyond, to know as to who I am. When you are interested in that, what you should do? Very beautifully, Bhagavan said that verse. Buddhya Visuddhaya, the right type of attitude. What is that he said before? Yena sarva yadah pravritti bhutanam yena sarva midam tatam swakarmanat avabharcha siddhim vindati manava. These verses are out of the world. Yadah pravritti bhutana, from where all the beings have come into manifestation. From the totality, call it macrocosm, Ishvara, consciousness, truth, by which everything is pervaded. Yena sarvamidam tadam. Is only one existence. Swakarmana tam abhyarcha. Having worshipped him by your karma. Meaning, what is that karma? Whatever thought is there, you consciously express. Vak, kaya, manas. Offer it to him at his disposal, at the altar of the totality. Why these thoughts? I don't know. As if you never knew why you were such parentage you had. You don't know why you could expose to yourself to a school or a college or university. How billions of people, but each one like a small stream going in its own way. Each one like a jungle stream. The rain, massive rain comes from the top. How many streams are created? Billions of streams are created. And each stream struggles his best. Samudra vimukha dhavanti. Everybody wants to go to merge in the ocean. From the totality, like the rain, it comes. Then you move into every drop of water, falling, creating a stream, wants to merge in the ocean, like that. Our little bodies, like a drop of waters from the totality. Each one is an independent stream. Are you getting that? In the body of the cloud, all the waters are one and the same. But the moment they fall away, somebody in the ocean, somebody in the water, a river, somebody is a brook, somebody is a pond. Each human life like a little stream. How you are moved, imagine your body as a drop of water. How much it has struggled to reach where it is today. How many paths you have crossed. So many people's path you have crossed. It began with your father, mother, uncles, brothers, sisters. Then slowly, slowly you are moving out. go to school, go to college, go to university. You are lucky. Could not, as a child, you bifurcate. You move out into some works thing like child labor. Poverty. You are lucky to educate yourself, got a job, met somebody, maybe married, maybe have children. You move on. You might be moving with people, but you move alone. Your father doesn't move with you. Your mother doesn't move with you. Your brothers or sisters or your siblings, your school, college friends. You move alone. All the time you move alone. Husband, wife, children, doesn't matter. And ultimately a day comes when you shall also die alone. Your body shall collapse. So many will be looking at it, maybe, but it will be past. Your little stream moves on. But you are not a helpless stream. If you think you have to go and go and go and merge somewhere in the ocean, it becomes a huge struggle. Wisdom is to know that vast ocean is everywhere and I am never inseparable part. Like your body doesn't stand apart from the ocean of elements, space, air, fire, water, earth, of which this body is an inseparable part. You can never be lonely in this majestic universe. God alone is existing. Nantam na madhyam na punastavadim. O Lord, Arjuna sees there is no beginning, no middle, no end. In and through everything you alone are existing. That is why, with this type of vision, Isha Vashyam Idam Sarvam, you cannot ever accept this stupid caste system as it is prevalent today. The touchable, untouchable, superior, inferior. No. Physically, everybody part of totality. That is why Shankara, when the story of Manisha Panchakam, when Shankara was coming from bath in the Ganges and he see the Chandala with the dogs, the story is like that. And he said, Gacha Gacheti, go out of my way. Now the Chandala asked the question, the most beautiful challenge. Who do you want? You say, Gacha Gacheti. You say, go. Who shall go from whom? Annamayat, Annamayam. Athava Chaitanyameva Chaitanya Duri Kartu Manchaji Dijavara. Kim Bruhi Gacha Gacheti. He Dijavara, he Brahmana Sreshta, Divya Sreshta. You consider yourself high caste. You say Gacha Gacheti. Who shall go from whom? Annamayat, Annamayam. Your body is made of food, this is made of food. Annamayat, Annamayam. Did not go. Why? Same stuff. Same elements. Panchamahabhuta Sarira. Panchamahabhuta Sarira. What is the question of his going away? Same stuff. Athava Chaitanyameva Chaitanya Duri Kartum Ranchasi. Or from the standpoint of the absolute, you want the consciousness to move away from consciousness? The physical body need not move out. From the standpoint of consciousness, you cannot move out. You are an inseparable whole, one absolute existence. Therefore, O high caste one, the second born, whom do you say? Who shall move from what? Shankara must have been stunned, no? To add to the insult, he gives an example. To whom do you give an example? The fellow cannot understand, so you are giving an example. Kingangam muni bimbitam varamanau chandala vati paya purevantaramasti kanchana ghati chip Vrutkumbha yovam mare. O Lord, Gangamuni Ambara and Gangamuni Bimbit Ambaramanu. Ambaramani means sun, the jewel on the sky. When it is falling, whether it is in the Ganges water, Chandala Vati Paya, in the house of a person who is dealing with leather, dirty water in that pot, the sun that is reflecting, is it different? Or does the sun withdraw its reflection from that dirty water? Akasa in the mud pot or in the golden pot, is it different? Must have been stunned, no? And what did he say? One who knows this, sachandalostu dijostu guru iti yashamani shamama. It doesn't matter. Who is he? He is my teacher, my guru. Why? That is why these classifications according to birth is such a mistake. The tradition which says God is everywhere can't make that mind understand again and again. Laid there, at no time even you think in terms of a caste division. It's a poison. Understand? Think for yourself. So seeing whatever type of mind you have got, give it to God. It's yours, O Lord. Tired I am. Tired. Are you tired of your suffering, pain, pleasure? So give all the mind. And in order to give up that, whatever thought is there also yours, you have to have a lifestyle at the level of the body which should be facilitating that understanding. What is that? Please understand. Vivikta sevi, living alone. Vivikta sevi, living alone. Think. Why living alone? When he is talking, not all times to come. You want to get this knowledge? Live alone. Why? So that unnecessary interaction with other people stops for some time. Imagine, think, Vivikta sevi. Then laghvasi, eat less. Why eat less? Whatever comes on the way, fine. So that you don't engage your mind looking for good food. What breakfast should we have today? 3 hours gone. One lunch we should have today, another 4 hours gone. What dinner should I got today? The whole day is gone. On what? Food. Food arrangement. Understand? Laghvasi. Whatever comes, laghu, little, satisfied. Why these uniforms are given? You don't have to spend hours to dress yourself. Today, white. Tomorrow, white. Day after tomorrow, white. Yellow or red. Why? Just one fancy uniform. Why? So that you don't have to break your head. Which one tomorrow? What is the which one? Or else to put up your dress also takes long time. The food, long time. Listen, laghvasi. Yatava kayamanasa. When you are alone, with whom shall you talk? Speech. Like I coming out, my first time I opened my mouth in the class. I was just staying in your room. And you are all staying in your own room. So restless, you must get out and talk to people. Just think. Yatavak, kaya, with your body. Manas. There is no interaction with anybody. Or else what happens? Think of friends. Sometime you must be tired. Suppose a person goes on insisting on food. What happens? Just imagine. Person doesn't know that he'll be aware of himself. Naturally, whatever comes on the way, whatever gives him comfort, whatever gives him good sensation, he repeats it. So you indulge. Food, food, food. What happens? Helplessly you die when you're 30, 40, 50, 60. Massive heart attack. Think. Disease of various kinds. All because of the bad food habit. That part we don't understand. Because we have been told, Sattvic person means, listen, Sattvic person means who loves sweet, rasyam, snigdham. The person eats, so you eat only ghee, curd, milk, sweet. Sattvic. And when you are gundu means, big, fat, naturally your face is bright, you think it's Brahma Tejas, it's Anna Tejas. It's a brightness because of the food. So the person, oh, he looks so handsome. She looks so nice, plumpy, right? You understand? Continue for some time, the plumpy body will be dead in a minute. Somewhere people didn't understand these things. Understand, please. We have come in a time where food is to be understood. If you say your food itself is viksho sadam bhujyadam, may you eat viksha ausada. Whatever comes on the way, the food is like medicine. If you eat food as the medicine, what is the need for medicine? Because we didn't understand it, we ate food as the source of pleasure. So it has become a disease. Then you take other medicines to cure the disease. We made mistakes. Talk about it so that people don't make mistakes. When you are taking a medicine, think, if the doctor tells you 2 pills per day or 4 pills per day, to quicken your process of curing, will you take 20 pills? You will die. The same pill, like our boy did, fever. So he thought it is malaria. So you take malaria medicine. Then what happens? Your whole head reels. Your whole body goes crazy. When there is no problem, you create a problem. Why? Self-medication. Understand. Think. Don't blame it. A child. That's what exactly child is all about. So food. We don't know food is a medicine. Why? Kshudvyadicha chikischadam. What language? How did they talk? Kshudvyadicha chikischadam. May you treat. Chikischadam. May you treat the disease called hunger. Every day we suffer from hunger. Every day. So in the hunger is the disease, food is medicine. How much you should take? As much the hunger is gone, not your greed is gone. If you satisfy your hunger, 2 idlis. If you satisfy your greed, 20 idlis. You don't know you are eating. Bhojana Brahmana, Bhojana Priya. This type of nonsense, you listen to it. Brahmana, Bhojana Priya. So, since I am a Bhojana Priya, I must be a Brahmana. Mind. And Bhojana Priya means what? The person who is a Bhojana Priya, who is a connoisseur eater. Connoisseur eater means not who eats 20 kilos of rice. Connoisseur eater is best thing, little. A connoisseur. Understand? Few things you have, but the best things. Connoisseur. Connoisseur means the one who really learns to appreciate the best things of life. You don't have millions of best things. You can have few best things. Understand? So a lifestyle must also come around that. Yatava kaya manasa. Dhyana yoga paro nityam. Always thinking about yourself. Dhyana yoga. Yesterday we saw that Shankara writes, Atma Swarupa Chintanam, Atma Vishayameva Ekikaranam. Always being with yourself, focus on the subject about myself, who I am. So, with this type of physical lifestyle, and your mind attitude is, whatever thought comes, oh Lord, is yours. Then what happens? You can't escape being with yourself. Now he adds a few things, the vestiges of the past. In a sense, previously we were working and what? Ahankar, I am the doer. So he says now, last verse, Ahankaram, balam, dharpam, kamam, krodham, parigraham, vimuchya. The person gives up what? Ahankar. With this attitude when you live, ahankara. Ahankara means ahankaranam, ahankara, dehendriyadishu, ahambhava. Ahankara dehendriyadishu, ahankaranam. Deha indriyadishu. I am the body, I am the sense organs. That is what I was thinking. Now I know this is not right. The body never says it is me. Why must I drag the body onto myself? The body is body. Sense organs are sense organs. I am. Ahankaram. You give up. Give up means appreciate yourself who you are. Tasmat balam. You give up this bala. What is bala? Beautiful language. This commentary is out of the world. Balam means what? Samarthyam. Listen carefully. Balam means samarthyam. Balam means strength. Samarthyam. Your dexterity, your capacity. What is that balam? Listen carefully. How sweetly he writes. Kamaragadi yuktam na itarat sariradi samarthyam. Not when you say give up the balam, not the sariradi samarthyam. You cannot give up the strength of your body. Why? Swabhavikatvena tyagasya asakhyatvat. The strength of the body is natural. How can you give up the strength of the body? What you give up? The kamaragadi yuktam. I can do. I don't want to kamaragadi yuktam. You are getting that? Mentally, that the delusions, false convictions, false confidence, that balam you give up. You appreciate your weakness. You appreciate your strength. What you cannot do, you cannot do. What you can do, you can do. Understand? Please. Physical body, its strength, can you give up? It's swabhavik. It's there. Understand? Darpam. And what is same thing, darpam? What is darpam? Very beautiful language. Darpo nama harsanandara bhavaha dharma atikrama hetuhu rushto dupyati druptaha dharmim atikramati. Beautiful language. Darpa, we say pride. What is pride? Harsha anantara bhabi dharma atikrama hetu. Harsha anantara. You are in a very good mood. Harsha. Just beautiful. See that example. Harsha. Suppose 4 or 5 of you friends you meet together. Hey, what is going on? Very happy. Joking, laughing, eating, doing everything. Then what do you say? All right. Then you decide, okay, just that man's car is there, remove the tire and go. Dharma atikrama hetu. In a moment of happiness, you do some mischief. Have you not done it? Children, we meet together, then you go and pick up the jackfruit from the other person's tree and come and make our feast. The poor fellow must sell that jackfruit to live. You pick up the goat from somebody's house and steal it. Youngsters prank. That prank. Why? Harshanandaram. You go for a party, drink, smoke, jack, jump, dance, everything. Then come back, put in a car, whoo, then somebody is dead. You understand that darpa? It is some type of a built up. Like 4 or 5 friends you meet together. Joke, laugh, do everything. Then do whatever you want to do. Darpa. Is it necessary 4 or 5 friends? Yourself also. Today I had a wonderful day. I must treat myself one drink. Darpa. Dharma atikrama hetu. Today I had a wonderful day. I studied 4 hours. 5 hours I studied. I deserve one. What? Some indulgence. You give a sanction to your weakness. Darpa, unconscious behavior must stop. Kamam, krodham cha parigraham. Kamam, that desires, where you look for happiness, looking for happiness through something. That type of desire, kamam. Kama by itself, desire by itself is not good. You remember the 10th chapter of Vibhuti Yoga, what Bhagavan says? Dharma viruddha bhuteshu kamosmi bharatarshava. Hey Arjuna, dharma viruddha bhuteshu aham kamosmi. I am the passion. I am the desire. I am the strength. I am the enthusiasm. In what? Dharma aviruddha bhuteshu. A person who is dharma aviruddha, who doesn't go against the dharma, knows himself very well. In him, I am the desire. Why? Because for such a person, desire fulfilled as beautiful as even desire not fulfilled. Therefore, that thought is me. Ishwar. Ask yourself the question. Are you disappointed if your thoughts do not find its reflection, Ishiko? If your thoughts are not fulfilled, are you disappointed? If you are disappointed, it is your personal desire. If you are not disappointed, Ishvara. A thought comes, why? I don't know. As I told you yesterday, do not initiate, nor do you pursue. Understand that very, very important situation. Dharma aviruddha bhuteshu. Understand? Please. Happy with yourself, such a person. No parigraham, there is no parigraham. When is this? Is it for the entire life? When you are interested in getting this knowledge, for that time. Most people today are living this life. Most people. Vivikta Sevi, alone. How many people are living alone these days? Imagine in our industrialized, civilized society, every person is alone. In an individualistic society, every person is alone. Yesterday there was a piece of news. In Rome, Italy, which is a Catholic country. So Catholic country means you are supposed to not divorce and all that stuff. Huge divorces. Marriages are no more registered. Why? People don't marry. What does it mean? Alone. And everybody is interested in, just see the modern lifestyle. Everybody is living alone. Most people are living alone. Laghvasi, they want to keep their body very trim, healthy. Laghvasi, eat less. See how they are like, preparing to the Brahman, the absolute, but they miss it out. Why? Attitude is not there, I am looking for myself. Tired of relationship, they are alone. Laghvasi, eating very little. Why? So that I don't fall sick, I don't become fat. Yataba kaya manasa. When they are alone, you are living. With whom shall you talk? TV, dogs, houses, windows. Quiet, automatically. Chances are for seeing the truth in himself. But the person doesn't make use of it because he doesn't know what a blessing he has gone into. It's like as the old age comes. As the old age comes, please see the beauty, nature's arrangement. As the old age comes, your sense organs automatically withdraw. If they lose their capacity, you can't hear from a distance. Your distractions are lesser and lesser and lesser. You can see from a distance. Touch sensation is not that strong. Smell is also, that all sense organs are falling. Taste also is same thing. The tongue, the tooth is gone. You cannot eat certain type of food. When his all sense organs are withdrawing, the idea is, the nature is pushing you into yourself. But instead of considering that as a blessing, now the person is missing. I can't see, can't hear, can't taste, can't touch. That is what it is. A natural arrangement which takes you to yourself. Today, in a civilized society, almost people are pushed into being themselves. Why? In a very individualistic society, they are already isolating themselves, alone. They know if they fall sick, nobody there to take care. So eat sensibly. Talk less with people so that no confusion. But doing that, But what happens? Why are you not getting the result of it? The person doesn't know, I must be with myself. So everybody is a tapasvi, but that do not get the result of tapasya. See the beauty. The lifestyle has forced you into be a recluse, but you do not get the fruit of it. Appreciate. So ahankara, balam, darpam, kamam, krodham, vimuchya, nirmamo bhutva, santo bhutva. Now, no more I-ness, my-ness, tasma shanta, very much at peace with himself. Brahma bhuyaya kalpade, he becomes one with the Brahman, absolute consciousness. That is why, find out the purpose, the goal, the destination. What am I living here for? If you don't do that, suppose if food is your destination, you shall end up being fat and dead. If a touch is your destination, again same thing. Taste, smell, sight, money. It's like fizzling out in the path of life. As long as you are engaging yourself in the pursuit of food, sex, touch, taste, smell, power, position, maybe you are wild. When you cannot do it anymore, you are old. Frustration, disappointment, depression. Dead. All these frustrations, disappointments. Because you cannot pursue these things anymore. When your body was young and strong, you could do it. Now you cannot do that. And you have not found the alternative source of happiness. Are you getting that? You consider this sound or touch or a taste or a smell or a senses and food and sex, those are the source of great pleasure. Money is the source of strength. Power and position is source of strength. You are now retired. Money is somewhere, maybe children have taken it away all. Body is not responding anymore. You have not found alternate source of happiness. Sensations elude you. Can't touch anymore. Can't taste. No girl, no boys, no food. Can't see, can't taste, can't touch. Why old people become grumpy, frustrated, miserable people? Why? Alternative source is yet to be discovered. You understand that point? Long before your body grows old, you better find it out. What is your happiness? I am the happiness. You shall happily grow old and die. Body shall pass. Brahma bhuyaya kalpade. And such a person, when he sees this, understand, remember that point. Brahma, when I am happy with myself, what will happen? Read. Brahma bhuta prasannatma nashojati na kankshati samas sarveshu bhuteshu madhbhaktim labhate param. Brahma bhuta prasannatma nasojati na kankshati samas sarveshu bhuteshu madhbhaktim labhate param. Such a person, Brahma bhuta sanna, being one with himself, prasanna antakarana, happy with himself. This is known as discovering the alternate source of happiness, that is yourself. Why I say alternate? Because even though every time of happiness you are with yourself, Vishayanande Brahmananda, in every sense pleasure you only are aware of yourself, yet the person did not know it. For him pleasure comes from sound, touches, taste, smell, sight, security, money, bank, travel, position, food, sex, power, with all these things. Now, in a welfare society, what does the government do? The government, understand, the social, civilized society, what does it do? They want to protect all your interest. Meaning, even you are old, your money is intact, pension is given to you. Welfare society, a house is given to you. Meaning, don't feel helpless, your house is given. This body, the money is given, your medicine is taken care of. But you are alone in a old age home with other 100 old people. Totally you do not know who are they. Your husband somewhere, gone. Your wife is gone. Your children no more contact you. But it has given you the very, very, almost like illusory, or you are living in a world of make-believe that everything is fine. House is good. Medicines are good. Food is taken care. There is a nurse coming in and taking care also. Of course, it is far better than lying down on the road and dying. Helpless. But the person is given. So, your whole life is organized. As long as you are young, work for the government or work for something. When you are old age home, everything is there. Die. What about your happiness? Your fearlessness. Brainwash them to believe there is no such thing as happiness or fearlessness. Just suffer it and die. Enjoy your youth as long as you can. Old, die helplessly. That is the world today. That a person can be happy with himself. Any moment of happiness, you are with yourself. Is not talked about. This comes in the realm of Atma Vidya, self-knowledge, self-awareness. Religions will say, die and after death, you will get, in the heavens you shall get it. So be a monster or a demon, as you like here, then maybe accept my God, I win at the last moment, so that you can go to the heavens also with a feeling that after death I shall be comfortable with somebody. You understand? The ideal prescription for pervert individuals. I'll do whatever I like here, the last moment I say, I convert myself to a particular faith or something, so that that person takes care of me in the unknown hereafter. At no time you lived your life well. Why? All the time struggling for sensation, organizing security. Whole life is struggle, struggle, struggle. Yes, it is better than poverty, helplessness on the roadside. But to maintain that security, prosperity, you know what you all go through. Person never aware of himself. Whereas this tradition, this Vedas, this knowledge so beautiful. Brahma bhutasanna prasanna antakarana. While living now and here, you find your happiness with yourself. Who you are is immortal, absolute consciousness. Prasanna antakarana. Happy man. Not because my son is settled, my daughter is settled, my money is settled, my bank balance is okay, my house is all right, my husband is an adorable man, my wife is so cute, so nice. No, not for these reasons. Prasanna antakarana. Why? Happy with myself. If your sense of fulfillment is dependent upon some factor anywhere outside, the time can push it, people can push it, anybody can disturb that arrangement, you shall be destroyed. Think of it. Think of it. Be happy with yourself. Then create an arrangement. What arrangement? Do you decide? I'm happy with myself. I want to live in a hutment. Live in a hutment like a king of your hut. I'm very happy with myself. I want palaces. Build it. Why not? Why not? Choice is yours. But you never blame anybody. You work for it. You have the strength, work for it. Or you are a person who say, very high thinking, simple living. I'm very happy, but inside heart, I'm fine. Why should I worry about anything? Fine. Other fellow says, I'm happy with myself. I'll take the responsibility. Create 100 things. Fine. Both of them will not complain. The discomfort that goes with poverty or the responsibility that comes with prosperity, both will not complain. Because if you want a simple life, get ready to die on the roadside. You can't say, I'm a very simple life, but when I am sick, please put me in a 5-star hospital. You want a simple life to die simply on the roadside. If you chose a simple life, die on the roadside. You want everything? Take responsibility. Understand? Sadhu's life does not mean enjoying the 5-star comfort without responsibility. That is why many become parasites. Become parasites. Why? The person doesn't want to take responsibility. You don't join when somebody is digging the land, planting the seed, watering the crop, weeding it out, harvesting it, but you are there to sit down in the dinner table. You are a parasite. Work. Or, no, I don't want to work, then don't join the dinner. Then don't join the dinner. Of course you have the freedom to be an idiot. I mean, a simple life, whatever you want to. Why should you not be a simple person? Why? I'm a beggar. Beggar. Just a beggar. But don't be a beggar and demand respect also. Why? I am this ochre cloth, you see. I'm a ochre cloth. I'm a red cloth, white cloth, yellow cloth, no cloth. No. If you are living alone, why are you desperate for prostrations and respects for what? Understand? The secular person is what happens is, oh, I am doing all these things. It shall give me protection. It shall not. Don't worry. You shall have all the money at your disposal, insecure. You shall have all the people who are at your disposal. Nobody loves you. Isolated. Lonely you are. You can have all the food, no satisfaction. You have the whole rooms, no sleep. Why? Never found himself. Therefore, prasanna antakarana. Brahma bhuta sanna, being one with himself, prasanna antakarana. A mind which has no anxiety any type anymore. Like Vasishta, Rama asked, no, kadaham vishrantim neshyami, he asked Vasishta, his guru, when shall I find this eternal bliss, that restfulness? Like, gives an example, Meru Srunga Ambudaiva, as in the clouds when they perch on the top of the peaks, how they settle down. Eternity in front, nowhere to go. They have reached home. When shall I find that type of sense of peace? In me, I shall say, I have found it. I reached my home. Enough. Prasannantakara. I have reached home. Krutyam krutameva. Whatever to be done, I have done. Atmarati, Atmakrida, Atmatuptascha Manava. Atmarati revels in himself. Plays with Atmakrida, plays with himself. Atmatuptascha Manava, satisfied, contented with himself. Nothing is needed. The child needs toys to play with. Somebody revels in a memory. Somebody satisfied with food. You don't depend upon something for satisfaction. You are not playing with a toy like with other things or living, non-living things as a toy for your happiness. Nor you are reveling in your memories. Some people think of the dwell on the past. Past was so beautiful, the past. Or some people are dreamers. They'll project into the future. Your present is so miserable. Project into future. Revelry, but revelry in thought. Whereas Atmarati revels in himself, not a thought. Atma Krida plays with himself, not with an object. Atma Trupta satisfied with himself, not with a sensation or an experience. Prasannanta Karana. Abba. The point where the river has gone and met the ocean, just see that point. Because until that river is moving, when it merges at that point, there shall be no visible movement because ocean has taken over. Prasanna Antakarana. Na shochati, na kankshati. This is the test of yours. Na shochati, never grieves. Never grieves. I should have done this. I should not have done this. I don't know why I became brahmachari. I should have got married and settled. Or why did I get married? I should have divorced or, remained bachelor. I should not have got these children. I should not have got this job. I should have got this job. The person was renounced, dreaming of indulgence. The fellow is indulging, dreaming of renunciation. What a life! Kankshati, shochati. Are you getting that? Dreaming and grieving. Was renounced everything. Oh man, I'm living alone. Nothing like somebody cooking my food, giving it to me. Living with a man or woman will be so nice. How long? When you are in a big, physically weak mood. Oh, I want physical intimacy. Okay. Suppose by somehow you got a physically intimate with somebody. After some time, why did I get into this trap? Just for this little pleasure? Then you say, never, I should not have done it. That is why people get fed up. Understand? Like food. Don't you do that every day? When you are hungry, you want food. You must eat so much, I should not have eaten. Every day you are doing that. Kankshati, shochati. Every day. Unconscious living. I should not, when hungry, I should eat. Oh, all this food. Okay, you got it? Eat. Fill up your stomach. Then you say, I should not have eaten so much. What is this? Wisdom is never grieves. You do or you do not do. Doesn't matter. What life, what life. When your mind is at peace, the peacock, the crow, the silence of the world, the trees, the greenery, the heat, the cold, nothing matters. Everything as it is beautiful. Imagine. Why imagine? See yourself in the most beautiful garden called universe. High ceiling, vast open sky, chandeliers of stars and planets and Milky Ways, galaxies hanging, lighting up. Decoration, interior, call it interior decoration, call it landscape. Mountains, rivers, deserts, trees of so many kinds, jungles. And here I am, thank God for it. What a chance to walk this earth. I must show you, that picture you must see, that Okohanga. Maybe tonight we shall, I hope so, if I have no work, we'll see that. That forest. It's like so many animals, so many forests. Anyway, anytime, anywhere, we are breathing, living, that itself is a blessing. I have told you so many times. What is the most important ingredient to enjoy life? What is the most important ingredient to enjoy sleep? To feel sleepy. You are not feeling sleepy in a 5-star house, you are looking up. What is the most important ingredient to enjoy life? Not things around, not people or sensations around. Living, life itself. Are you alive? Yes, then only other things will begin. You are the most important ingredient, alive. Be happy because you are alive. Be yourself, consciousness. As I told you yesterday, being is not difficult. Like seeing is not difficult, but seeing a thing is difficult. Being conscious is not difficult. Being conscious of a thing is difficult. So be conscious. Nasojati nakangshati samas sarveshu bhuteshu sarvasya bhuteshu sama. Not only see the truth here, but truth here, there, everywhere. Sarveshu bhuteshu, in all the beings, whether it is trees, whether it is bhuta, preta, manushya-adishu, whether it is vrukshya-adishu, whether it is a tree, monkey, man, things, it just doesn't matter. Everybody is touched by the same awareness. Call it Brahman, Atma, Ishvara, consciousness, macro, micro, whatever you like. That indeed. Here Arjuna, Madhvakti lavate param. And this indeed paravakti. What is paravakti? Aparavakti is bhakta, bhagavan. There is a difference. Difference between the devotee and the altar of devotion. Paravakti is he alone is, she alone is, it alone is, God alone is. I don't exist. Parama prema swarupa bhakti. Narada will say, Parama prema swarupa bhakti. The bhakti is parama prema swarupa, absolute love. What is absolute love? Apara prema, paraprema. What is parama prema? Absolute love is what? Where there is no distance between the lover and the beloved. God and me. No difference. He alone is. The relative love is what? I love you and you don't do this to me. Why do you love? Why do you demand? I care and you don't care. Why do you care and why should I respond? Only in human being, you do the same thing with God. I gave so many gold, I made so much offering, I gave so much laddu, prasad to Tirupati, or I gave that, I gave mala, I gave, garlands. See, God never responded. The same language. I gave so much importance to her, so much importance to him, gave so much jewelry, I gave so much this, I gave so much food to him, or I gave so much dresses to her. Still, she doesn't respond. He doesn't care. I see. You understand the language? You get angry with God, no? I fasted, sacrificed. The God never responded. Hard. Same thing in relation to another person. The love does not mean only between lover and beloved, man and woman, man and man. No. It can be father and son. I did so much for my son. Or son says, I did so much for the father. Brother says, I did so much for my brother. Sister says, I did so much for my sister. Anywhere. Then you complain. These are all relative love. It means nothing. Absolute love is, I gave. Why? I wanted to give. I did. Why? Why I wanted to do. Whether you accept it or not, you reject it or not, you acknowledge it or not, it doesn't matter. I enjoyed doing. I did it for my enjoyment. Bas. You don't like it, choice is yours. You like it, fantastic. Absolute love. God, everything is yours. What can I give? What is their mind to give? Nirmamo na ahankara, no. What is their mind to give? To give something, it must be mine. What is that is mine that I must give it to God? And what is that he doesn't have that he should take from me? He is everything, he has everything. Nasojati nakangshati. Tasmat madhvaktim lavate param. Such a person, paravaktim lavate, always contented, devoted, meaning you never feel helpless. Why? You are backed by infinity. Ishvara. Give it a shape, call it Shiva, Brahma, Vishnu. Give it a shape, call it Mother, Mugambika, Rajarajeshwari, these, that, Lakshmi, Saraswati. Or you say, no, I don't like these man-woman forms. Okay, Brahman, Atma, Chaitanya. Doesn't matter. Ultimately, Shashiva, Sahari, Shendra, Shokya, Paramaswarat, everything is one and the same. Having said, so in this bhakti, what happens to him? With this bhakti, read. Bhaktya mam avijanati yavan yaschasmi tatvatah tato mam tatvato gyatva vishate tadanantaram sarvakarmanyapi sada kurvano madhyapashrayah matprasadat avapnoti shashvatam padamabhyayam bhaktya mam avijanati yavan yaschasmi tatvatah tato mam tatvato gyatva vishate tadanantaram sarvakarmani sada kurvano madhyapashrayah matprasadat avapnoti shashvatam padamabhyayam. Beautiful. So tato jnana lakshanaya, by this knowledge that Ishvara alone is everywhere. Brahma bhuta sanne, knowing that which is, from which everything has come, by which everything is sustained. Call it Brahman, call it Ishvara. Chaitanya Swarupa, one's own self. Having known it, paravak na sojati na kankshati, never grieves, never desires. Happy, contented with himself. Paravakti. Why paravakti? Means what? Then paravakti means whatever comes on the way, accepted. Even if you act on in life, whatever result comes also, you accept. You have, please understand, you are no more looking for satisfaction, looking for contentment. Physical world, you want to reach goals, reach goals. I want to have 2 industries, fine. 5 schools, yes. 100 colleges, yes. I want 2 houses, all right. I want 10 cars, yes. Work. But without being restless. Why? I am contented with myself. It's just like the trees. Just like the trees, the nature. The nature, how beautiful it is. No mango tree eats a mango, but gives mango. Why? It has the capacity to produce. Others have the need. You fall into the nature. You have the capacity to produce. Others have the need. So, creativity is a pleasure. Creating something is an enjoyment. It's like an artist. Goes on creating. A person is a poet, or goes on writing. It's like the flowers. The jasmine in the forest, the wild jasmines. They don't wait that everybody should come and enjoy my fragrance, then only I shall bloom. No, they bloom. A person who enjoys singing, he just sings. Artist, painter, musician, what do? They just do that. They don't wait for somebody to appreciate it, then only produce it. No. You do it. Go on doing it. Your painting, art, music is like you enjoy doing it. Same thing also. Suppose you are a person creative, write. Just go on writing. Why? That's an expression. I am with myself. I am not talking to somebody. I can write it. It's a word painting. Writing is a word painting. Go on writing. Why? Well, my idea is coming, therefore I do it. Understand? How much? Don't ask. Full of activity, yet contented with himself. Such a person, Mam Bhaktya Yavan Aschasmi Tattvataha Vijanati. By this bhakti, he knows me, Yavan Ajayam. Yavanasmi, Yaschasmi, who I am, and whatever forms or whatever manifestations I have, everything the person knows. How? Because when you see the Ishvara, when you say the word Ishvara, it is no more one name with one form. It is the name for all forms. You call it Shaguna Brahma, Nirguna Brahma. Both way fine. Is a man? Yes. Is a woman? Yes. Is neuter? Yes. What form shall I worship? Any form you like. Why should I worship in a form? Why should you worship in a form? Drop all forms. Comfortable at all levels. That is where comes your acceptance. No more fanatic about this form, this thing, that thing. Everything. As much comfortable with worship of a form, that much comfortable with worship with any form. Whether it is a tree, rock, animal, man, woman, it just doesn't matter. Every moment of your life is touched by that absolute. You are at peace with yourself. Ask yourself your question. That is when you sit down, ask yourself, are you a Prasannatma? Prasannandakarana. Where na sochati na kankshati. You don't grieve, you don't repent, no more dream or desire. Crave. No cravings, no grief. As I am. Bhakta. Tato me tattvato gyatva. Thus knowing me, vishate tadanantaram. By knowing me, he comes to me. Gyatva anantaram vishate. Knowing, he gets into me afterwards. It's not anantaram means, it's not like telling, first I know the space is all over, then I go into the space. Huh? Can you say the space is all over? Then if you say space is all over, can you stand away from the space? Tadhanantara means that it's just more a upacharika. Upacharika. Then traditionally they give an example. Raho Siravat Upacharika Sashti. Raho Sira. The head of Rahu. Rahu is a head. So here is the question, head of Rahu. Rahu itself is a head. So God, He alone is existing. What is the question of my entering into Him? Visate tadanandaram. Aupacharik. Meaning, I thought I am separate. Now I know inseparable. So as though from the state of separation, now it's a state of inseparable. But if it was really inseparable, what is the question of ever being separated? Therefore, as though separated, as though merged. But in reality, he alone is, she alone is. With this knowledge, what happens to you? Sarva karmani, such a person, sarva karmani, sada kurvanaha, madhyapasraya. Sarva karmani api, sada kurvana, sada sarva karmani kurvana. Continuously doing all actions in life, seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. Remember the 5th chapter? Asnan, Gachan, Swapan, Swasan, Pralapan, Visrujan, Unmishan, Nimishan. Seeing, hearing, tasting, touching, smelling, walking, running, jumping, singing, dancing, swimming, driving, taking care of responsibilities, running a corporate office, or suppose you are just living in a hut, climbing a mountain, walking on the things, sleeping, anything. Sada sarva karmani kurvanaha anutishtan madhyapasraya. But the entire refuge, or refugee, is in myself. Aham Vasudeva, Ishvara, vyapasraya yat yasya samad vyapasraya mayarpita sarva atmabhava ityartha. He knows Vasudeva. Vasayati sarvaniti Vasu. Dhyutanatmakam devam Vasudeva. That which pervades everything, light of light consciousness, Vasudeva Ishvara. Consciousness all over. Every action is that. Actor, action, acting, everything is Ishvara. Tasmat mat prasadat vapnati. With this attitude when you do, by the grace of that, what is that grace now? He alone is existing. Avapnoti what? Shaswatam padam abbayam. Abbayam padam shapnoti. Padyati jnayate ananiti padam. That by which everything is known. And that is the Shashwatam padam, eternal residence of yourself. Never you are away from home anymore. No wave can move out from the body of ocean. No wave can die in the lap of the ocean. No individual, no nothing can die in the lap of God. He alone is. You are part of the totality. This little form will disappear. This form that is walking this earth had a beginning, shall have an end. Like the wave dissipates, water remains, body dissipates. Ishvara alone is, call it consciousness if you like. Therefore, not only you are least affected by your death, you are least affected by others' death. Understand? When you are least affected by your death, what is the question of your being affected by others' past? They shall pass. Everything shall change. If they don't, something wrong. That is why take best care. What is the best care? Vivikta sevi laghuasi. Live a lifestyle alone. Laghuasi. Eating as much needed. No unnecessary emotional interactions, dependence, insecurity. Understand? Please understand. Smiling with a man, being with a friend is different from depending on a friend. Using the money is different from depending on money. Are you getting that point? Using gold is different from depending on gold. Using a relationship is different from depending on a relationship. But depending upon a relationship means person goes or a thing goes, the food goes, you shall be miserable. So depending on God, being in God, understand. Being one with God and depending on God. In ordinary so-called devotion, apara bhakti. God is different, this is different. That is why Bhagavan says, no, 4 types of devotee. Artha is Gyasu, Jnani cha Bharatarshava. Udara sarve vaiti. All the 4 are wonderful. Jnani tu atmaya matam, wise man is myself. Everybody praise God. It's like everybody, listen carefully, everybody loves somebody. Let's say, everybody loves me. One loves me because Artha. Just think of a person. One loves me because Artha is in danger. Please help. Other person, Artharthi. Can you give this, can you get my second house or my 3rd car? Can you put a word for somebody? I can get 5,000 rupees from another Artharthi. Another person says, hey, how come you are always very happy? Jigyasu. Okay, come, sit down. Study. He knows it. Jnani. He also loves. All the people love. But who is the best person? One who is one with myself. Are you getting that? Anywhere you can take it from the absolute Ishvara level to individual level. Find out from yourself. See, you love your father. Just take an example. You love your father, you love your husband, you love your wife, you love your friend. Ask him, why? Why do you love them? Whenever I need some money, my father is always there. Artha. Whenever I need some official help, my uncle is always there. So your love is artha. You understand? You are in danger. You are artharthi. Uncle, I'm planning a second house. Can you give me 5 lakhs loan? Yes, baby, it's yours. Take it. Oh, darling uncle. Artharthi. Uncle says, hard time, cannot give. See, the miser old man has all the money, will never give. You understand that? That is the bhakti. That is the love. Another one says, Father, you have given us so much. Uncle, you have given so much. Or friend, doesn't matter. You have done so much. Whatever I wanted, you gave. Whatever time I needed your help, you helped. But you never asked any help from us. You never asked for any gratitude. How? You don't expect anything. How? How do you manage it? Jigyasu. Because I'm self-sufficient, I'm with myself. You want to know it? Okay, come. Suppose the person says, helps you to understand the truth. If the person understands, or else say, I'm self-sufficient, so make enough money, so you'll be like me. That is extension of our, it's a good man. You have money, you share. So everybody should have money. Suppose the fellow is not capable of getting it. She can't love anybody or can't be loved by anybody because you have no material stuff. No, suppose you give him the knowledge of the self. I'm very self-sufficient. Everything is there. So, you need it, so you got it. So, you help the person to understand. Then what will you say? You help the person to understand yourself. When that person understands, now he knows how wonderful it is. If you could give him money, you are wonderful. If you could not give him money also, wonderful. If you smiled with him also, wonderful. Not smiled also, wonderful. Parama prema. Even in a human society, you can do that. What to talk of Ishvara? In fact, this knowledge reflects every level of your life. Tasmat masprasadat vapnoti padam abbayam padam shashvatam. So ask yourself, are you a artha lover, artharthi lover, jigyasu lover, or a jnani lover relating to people? Are you getting that point? We'll see it in the afternoon. Okay? So, ask yourself the question. Are you a artha friend? You are a friend because you are in danger, you want something. Artharthi friend. You want something, matlabi. You want something, therefore you are out of the, oh, so nice you are, so sweet you are. What do you want? Artharthi friend. Or you are a jigyasu friend. Are you interested? Knowing what it is? Or a jnani friend, you know me completely well. Call it a friend, call it a lover, call it a relationship, call it a guru, call it a shishya. Artha shishya, artharthi shishya, jigyasu shishya, and shishya who is one with guru. Artha son, artha child, artharthi child, jnani child, jigyasu child. Are you getting that? Every level of relationship you can put these four. Artha, artharthi, jnyasu, jnani, devarsarshava. So most of the time you shall see first two variety. Where in danger, they worship you as God. The danger is over, kick the back. You are interested in getting something, until that, oh, you find all the time to Swamiji, friend, papa, uncle, brother. Oh, yo. And you got it? Never again look at that face. Why? I got what I wanted, why should I? These two types around the world. Jigyasu, how does he manage to give away whatever you ask him? Nobody is interested. I got enough. Doesn't matter how he got it. Okay. So the person who In danger, artha needs, he demands and gets it. And how long the person gives it? Maybe this person has a need to be needed. The person who has it, he has a need to be needed. Therefore, he goes on giving. But when the other person who receives it doesn't say, thank you for giving, he is no more needed, he will stop giving also. Why? Both are satisfying two different needs. One satisfies, understand, the one who is asking you is satisfies your need to be needed. And one who has it, he satisfies the other person's need. One who has money satisfies other person's need for money. This person has money, but he has a need to be needed, emotional need. So when a person is depending, he feels needed. That is why both are in entanglement, bandha, bondage. The child does not need you anymore. The mother goes crazy, father goes crazy. Because parents are not needed. That is why when the marriage takes place, every parent is frightened. Because until marriage, the fellow will be depending on you. Once marriage starts, he or she starts depending on husband or wife. So some parents manipulate so well, they want to be needed by their children, therefore they can wreck the marriage of the children. Why? If she goes with her husband, what about us? If he goes with his wife, what about us? So either of the parent can destroy the relationship. What psychology? Understand. If you grasp these things, you can see at all levels of life. Whether he has a friend, a lover, anybody, a person, four variety. Artha, artharthi, jigyasu, jnani. Jnani tu atmaevatam. Hey Arjuna, wise man is myself. Madhyapasra always revels in myself. Such a person, what he does, we shall see in the evening. Just read it, we shall go. Chetasa sarva karmani maisanyasya matparah buddhi yogamupasritya Machitta satatam bhava. From this until the last 5-6 verses, because Bhagavan is shining out, the class is going to be over. The Upadesh instruction to Arjuna will be over. So giving away how to live your life. Oh, that you have understood, Now learn how to live your life. With what attitude? We shall see it. Nice. Just close your eyes, please.